All right. Good evening, everybody.
This is Critical.
We're here.
We're gonna play some G-Spot.
Yeah, we're gonna play the cool spot for the
Oh,
Sega
sorry.
Genesis. The G spot.
That's a
It's a
different
game in which we try and look for the G spot on
each other.
on the Virgin.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so from what I understand, this game was originally made as like a promotional for 7-Up back in the 90s.
Is 7-Up still around? I actually don't know this.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Is it Coke or Pepsi? Because they each already have their own like lemon lime thing.
it might be, I don't know, Coke.
Or maybe they're like a Dr. Pepper where they're somewhere in the middle.
What was I gonna say? There's still, I can't remember what restaurant it is. It's a fast food restaurant, but they serve only exclusively 7-Up products.
That's really
And I have a
sad.
feeling it might be A&W.
I thought they just sold Ruby.
No,
I don't know.
no, it might be A&W actually, because they sell A&W. Also, so I haven't played this game very much, but when I did, it was very difficult and it was just hard as shit,
He has the
unnecessarily.
fucking sloppiest walking, like... You could not be more loose when you walk, like...
You're gonna fall over.
Yeah.
Don't let happy beach music fool you, because this game is actually very difficult.
Bitch to play. I don't know what you're shooting also. Is that like fizz?
I guess.
Like carbonation?
Semen.
Yeah, that's...
It's like these things keep hiding, and then I just don't even know when I'm gonna like land on one of them.
Go left, yeah, go left, okay.
Go left.
Oh, I thought you could jump up and grab that one, but...
Oh. I got a 7-Up.
Did you ever play Heads Up 7-Up?
Yeah.
There's not any 7-Up in that game. It sucks.
So one thing I did, and looking back on it, is actually really gross. Because like whenever you play Heads Up 7-Up, for folks that are listening to this that don't know,
Is that...
basically,
Okay, hold on. Is that like a game that all kids play, or is that just like a Michigan thing?
I'm not sure, because I remember playing it when I was a kid. But basically what you do is, you have a couple people who are kind of like out in the front, and basically what they do is the rest of the class, or the rest of the people playing, they'll put their head down, they have their thumb up, and then basically what
put it in
happens
their
is
ass.
the people... Shit.
Get killed by a fly. I like how on the upper left it says you're only 25% cool.
Anyways, the people that had their heads down, the people that were out in the front have to come put their thumbs down, and then the people that had their thumbs down have to guess who put their thumb down. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to do this thing, and like I said, looking back on it, it was really gross. I would lick my thumb
I knew you were gonna
before
say
I
that.
did that to, I guess, throw everybody off to make them imagine the consistency is like, I don't know, that of a kid that was a lot sweatier than what I actually was. But yeah,
That's
looking back on
slimy.
that, it wasn't very hygienic.
It's not very sanitary.
Shit, I'm just kidding. These crabs are getting me. They get
Crabs are the worst.
They get naked and then they run at me.
I was thinking about this earlier, and then I saw this and here at the beach, and I thought of it again. Can you even get that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
So, there's a, when I was in kindergarten, I was
can I kill those things from now
at this sand dune in my hometown, and I was like 4, and I was really dumb. I don't know, I'm still pretty dumb, but I was like extra dumb because I was 4, and I overheard.
Did you say you were in school when you did that?
I was 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
you were 4 and in school. That's that amazing.
Well, I joined school early, because I don't know why not.
Shit.
Anyway, long story short, what had happened was I overheard one of the teachers, and she was like, "You have to earn your wings here." I didn't know what that meant, so I just got like, the sand dunes are like a fucking giant, like they're enormous.
For those of you that have ever been to, I guess you could say the greater Northwest area, you've probably heard of the Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's a pretty impressive.
It's a very large,
Yeah.
and it's very beautiful. If you ever get the opportunity, go out there and do exactly what Josh is going to say he did.
But not this part though.
Yes, this part.
And a teacher was like, "You have to earn your wings here," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean? I don't know." So I started running down the hill and was like, got like full speed and just dove because I was like, "Oh sweet, I guess that means I can fly."
You're gonna
I
fly.
ate shit so hard.
Oh, damn it.
I was bawling and there was like sand in
weeping
every orifice of mine. Holy shit, dude, that was the worst.
So that reminds me of this one time when I was growing up and I was at this camp, and for some reason, we were like trying to see who could go up the slide and like run up it, because when you were a kid, running up the slide was like the cool thing to do. And I remember, damn it, I missed it. I remember like they thought that like a couple kids thought they would make it harder because like you were cool if you could run up the slide, but you were really cool if you could run up the slide when they were throwing sand on it, and it was even more slippery than usual. So I remember I was doing it, and then I got to like really close to the top of the slide, and one of the kids that was putting sand on it fucking dumped sand in my eyes.
Pocket sand.
And I just remember just like weeping uncontrollably, trying to. Damn it.
Trying to damn it.
Yeah, sorry.
Also, apparently you have no skeleton because you can just fall from great heights and bounce back up.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's a plus.
Every time he jumps, he does front flips. It makes me think of like flipping a coin. I'm just looking at my walk cycle, flapping my wings.
That's how you know you're a really cool spot.
I think the last time we tried to record this, we were talking a little bit about Las Vegas, and that was
yeah,
a good conversation.
I'm
not sure how we got on that subject, but I don't know. I think we got on.
We're talking about like places we visited or something else.
Yeah, we were talking about Fremont Street, I think. I don't know where to go next. Go here. We were talking about Fremont Street and how like, oh my god, that whistle in the song is like so annoying.
I don't know where you're supposed to go.
I don't either. Anyways, Fremont Street was kind of like the cool place to hang out back in the day, but it's kind of like really sketchy and uncomfortable now. And I don't know, it's usually just like people who used to enjoy. So I'm not a Vegasologist. I was only there maybe like 2 weeks. But from what I understand, it was mostly just tourists and old people.
Why do go the other way?
I don't know. I'm just following these things.
I mean, whatever.
I don't know.
Pretty sure at the beginning of the.
I'm at the beginning of the level. I have to start over. Shit. Oh shit.
You're literally
I'm at the beginning of the level. But yeah, I remember seeing a lot of junkies on Fremont Street too. You know, like in Fight Club, the chick that's at that cancer support group, the one that Edward Norton says looked like Meryl Streep, but like bones.
Oh yeah, Chloe. Chloe looked the way Meryl Streep's skeleton would look if you made it smile and walk around a party being extra nice to everybody.
Lubricants and...
Oh yeah.
I saw a chick there that was exactly like that, and I was like,
she
damn,
had bones
she must be like, you know, heroin.
Are you heroin, ma'am?
Ma'am, are you heroin?
No, I don't really like Fremont Street. It's just like
I will give
feel
it
like it's
that
the old, like it's like old Vegas for sure. Before there was like the Strip, really. And I feel like a lot of people who hang out there like think of that as still Vegas, like they haven't really gotten an idea of like how things
really,
have
like,
progressed at all. Yeah.
They don't hang out at the Strip.
Yeah, they gotta shoot it.
Did I get him?
Nice,
yeah, I
good
got
job.
him.
But yeah, I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable. It's just I have this weird thing where I don't really like things that look dated. Like they just. It's not
It
like
makes you uncomfortable.
It does. Like I just feel really weird.
And I understand. That's kind of like how it is for me too, and it's a weird thing to say.
So like I'll drive through towns, and if they look like remotely dated, I'm just like, can we leave? It's weird.
Yeah, God forbid you ever get sent back in time.
I saw this meme the other day,
Shit.
and it was like, it was something like, I don't know why all these people keep trying to murder me. I'm just trying to be a musician, and then it was like Hitler 1914. This movie laugh. Oh, it was like a bonus round, sweet.
Yeah, I didn't get this the last time I tried to play this.
Yeah, because you were.
Because I was really bad at it. Do you think you'll be like that eventually with like stuff right now? Like you'll just be like, oh, that looks old. I don't want to hang out there.
No, because I'll at least have some like emotional attachment. I'm sure.
You don't have an emotional attachment to Fremont Street?
No, not at all. I mean, I went when I was like 2, but that doesn't really count.
You were 2 and you saw your first hookers there.
I saw my first boob there.
I wouldn't be surprised with how much like, you know, pornographic material is just laying on the ground in Las Vegas.
pornographic movies.
That's true. We all went there after we graduated. And
We were
they'll
out
come
of high
up and be
school maybe
like,
a couple months when we actually made it through there.
yeah, and then they hand out the little flyers, and we're like, all right, What's like the what could we say to like deter them?
Eric.
And we were trying to be funny, and I think one of us was like, "I love Jesus" or something, and then our friend Eric was like,
Eric was just
they were
"I'm
like, they
gay."
get to hand him the thing, and he's like, "Super gay," and he walked away, and they were like, "What?"
Pornographic movies.
It was usually, I felt really bad because it was usually like people that like didn't even speak English handing
Yeah,
it
it's
out.
definitely not like a.
And it was like Asian women that were doing it too, and I just felt really bad because like I feel like that might have been like one of their first jobs here in the States.
Yeah.
It's just handing people porn and like advertisements for sex shows and shit like that.
I don't understand like how.
These crabs are too
Are
strong.
there sex shows like in the U.S. or is that like a more European thing?
I don't know. I've never looked into it.
I don't know. I was just asking because I was listening to a story the other day, and there was like a stand-up bit about somebody going to see like a sex show in like Europe. And I was like, do we have these in America? I don't know.
I mean, I'd imagine they're somewhere in America. Fuck.
I don't know.
What?
Hold on.
I don't know. Was it you who was saying like the joke was saying how you would imagine like they open the curtain and then they start, but it was actually like they were going at it once they opened the curtain.
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, well, hold on. What is? I guess I don't actually know what a sex show is. Like I don't
Like
know.
actual people just banging.
Is it like Showgirls,
I don't know.
or is that like?
The movie with Elizabeth Berkley. That
Yeah.
I do remember her.
Yeah, well, she's pretty memorable. Listen, I'm glad you're part of the team. Nice dress.
Thanks. It's a Versace.
It's Versace.
What?
that I would imagine just a plain old strip club, which I haven't been to.
Yeah, but there was
before.
like a lot of nudity. I'd imagine that.
There's nudity in strip clubs.
Well, I don't know. I've never been to one.
I haven't either,
Jeez.
but
Dr.
I don't know. I never
Sexpert.
really had an interest in going to strip clubs just because for whatever reason I just feel like I'd be uncomfortable the whole time.
I heard a story from someone the other day that they all like went to
Shit.
they went to like one of those like jerk you off at the end massage places, and it was like a group of people for like someone's like bachelor party or something,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "Fuck it, dude, I'm gonna go get a hand job," and then they went in and then like came out of like a little bit later, and everyone's like, "How was it?" And he's like, "Oh man, that was amazing," and then they were like, "Oh yeah, I want to get one," and then so just a bunch of them kept going in to get them,
Uh-huh.
and a couple of them didn't, and then they were like, "What was it like?" And he's like, "Dude, that sucked. I just didn't want to say so because then you guys would think this is like my idea." So he just convinced everyone to go.
shit.
How'd you die?
I think that they got me. I don't know.
He's convinced like everyone to go in, and just because he didn't want to look stupid. So-
You didn't want to let them know that he got a really sad hand job.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like most hand jobs are sad.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you consider
Like the one-
masturbating a
Do you consider
self-hand job?
masturbating sad? Are self-given hand jobs sad?
I think so.
Shit.
There's just
I didn't know I could die down there.
your spot is crying.
I'm only 15% cool now.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
What's with that?
I guess that's
I think that's
good there.
Yeah, we're
We
probably.
can call this one.
This is probably gonna be a one or two video.
Yeah, I don't
sequence.
know if we'll play this again.
You can only play if you're a virgin.
It's really difficult. Anyways, I guess we'll see you all later.
Thanks, everybody.
Lubricants.